Their brand online is very clean. I've just seen them do some like really dark, right?
I killed another girl with a chainsaw.
Troubled, dark person.
I'm not gonna hurt you.
This person dressed as Jeffrey Dahmer. They would be like, never have I ever had thoughts about killing the person that I was in love with. Never have I ever killed an animal.
Jack Wright is a TikToker with millions of followers, and Tana Mongeau has exposed him big time. She revealed his obsession with killer Jeffrey Dahmer and some of the psychotic things he said in the past, like talking about physically harming a loved one or even unaliving an innocent animal. So let's get into it. We're going to be talking about a popular TikToker named Jack Wright. We've talked about Jack before on my channel, but today I have some really concerning updates. It actually involves Tana Mongeau because she told a story to her friend Brooke while on her podcast about an influencer who is obsessed with Jeffrey Dahmer and dressed up as him several years in a row for Halloween. Now, she claims that this TikToker would dress up as something else, but then would always change into his Jeffrey Dahmer costume because he had some obsession with the killer. During her story about Jack, she also mentioned that he would say concerning and low-key sociopathic things during the game, especially the game Never Have I Ever, which you go around and you say things that you never have done before, and he would say some really pervy or kind of like violent things. Now, when Tana told this story, she did not reveal who it was, but on her tour, she did reveal that it was about Jack Wright. This person wrote on Reddit that Tana exposing Jack Wright as the guy from her Halloween party story where he kept repeatedly dressing as Jeffrey Dahmer and saying weird serial killer things. Is anyone else shocked by this? Obviously, people thought it may be him, but the whole Sienna May cancellation, I wouldn't have expected it to be him, which we will briefly talk about this at the end. The reason why we talked about Jack before was because he got into a big scandal involving a woman named Sienna May. Nonetheless, let's revisit what Tana had to say about Jack in her original podcast.
Their brand online is very clean. Inside of Hollywood, like people who know this person know that they're like the exact opposite of their brand, like bad, like a lot of drugs, like a lot of like really dark, like I'll just always see them at like 9 a.m. at an after party, like doing crazy drugs. I've just seen them do some like really dark, right? But then like I'll see them sober and they're really nice. Like I don't think they're like a bad, I think they're a troubled, dark person a lot of the time.
Which that honestly speaks to a lot of people in LA, especially when it comes to drug use. I can honestly say, and thank God, knock on wood, I've never been like someone who's been big about doing drugs, but I've seen some people too where I like recognize them from, you know, social media world, and I see them behaving some certain way, and it's wild how comfortable people can get. Now, of course, people are questioning what is going on here. I mean, Jack Wright, the innocent guy from TikTok, this person wrote, OMG, is this who they were talking about a few episodes ago? The creepy one that would say scary sociopathic. I mean, I will dive into some of the specifics, but he's even talked about like potentially harming animals.
A bunch of people and I, including this person, are playing a game of Never Have I Ever, right? And the weird thing about this person is every year they dress up as the same thing and not online. They're posting online dressed up as, you know what I mean, normal shit. And then every single year of Halloween week, I see them out dressed in the same costume as the same thing. Can I tell you what it is?
What is it?
Jeffrey Dahmer. I don't think anyone should dress as Jeffrey Dahmer more than once.
Pushing it.
You really like Jeffrey Dahmer. Why? 3 times? Are you paying an homage? Like it. No one should dress as Jeffrey Dahmer more than one time. That's all I know to say.
Yeah.
No one should ever be like. Imagine just every year someone's Ted Bundy. Imagine every year I was Charles Manson. Like
Just
that's
every
weird.
year is weird.
Every year is weird. It makes it seem like Jack is potentially idolizing this person. This person writes, they spoke about on the podcast how he dresses up like Jeffrey Dahmer every year. And when they would play their game, he would say sinister stuff like, never have I ever killed a cat and put a finger down, or never have I ever wanted to strangle someone I love. So yeah, those are some really strange things to say during a game. And even though I know these are like young TikTokers, I feel like, are we a little bit too old to be playing games like this? At least you get to see each other's true colors.
We're playing Never Have I Ever in a circle of like 15 people. And this person was already saying like weird shit all night, like just very dark, weird shit. you know? And then everyone's playing this very innocent game of never have I ever done Molly. And every time it would get around to this person dressed as Jeffrey Dahmer, they would be like, never have I ever had thoughts about killing the person that I was in love with.
Oh.
And then like it'd go all around again and it'd be like, never have I ever been cheated on. Never have I ever done mushrooms. Never have I ever graduated college. And then it would get back around to him and he'd go, never have I ever killed an animal.
Okay, I was gonna say I draw the line at the Jeffrey Dahmer, but I really draw the line when it comes to the animals. You guys know I grew up with dogs. I love all kind of animals. I can't imagine inflicting pain on anything. This person writes, his eyes and smile have always freaked me out. Another person writes that him and his brother are weird. This person writes, he always gave me weird vibes before and after the Sienna May drama. He's always given me the ick, and when he made that video dressed up like Jeffrey, I was super creeped out. I think it's sick and sinister to dress up as an actual predator and serial killer. Jeffrey Dahmer hurt so many innocent people and their families, so it's not fun or funny to dress up like him.
Jack Wright is receiving a ton of backlash right now for dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer. He posted a TikTok last night dressed up as Jeffrey, and a lot of people are saying that it's offensive to the victims and their families. And as a response to all the backlash he was getting, Jack deleted the video.
Now, people did not like when he was joking about the famous serial killer on his TikTok. Actually, his video went viral with over 6 million views, but he ended up deleting it. One person commented, so many jokes about Jeffrey Dahmer everywhere like it's fiction. It's making me very uncomfy. Jack Wright claims that he's a victim of SA because of what Sienna May had done to him. So people think it's pretty hypocritical that he is a victim of SA, but then cosplaying someone like Jeffrey Dahmer. This person writes, I don't know why people are making a joke out of Jeffrey and the killings. I don't know, it just doesn't sit right with me. The thing is, Jeffrey is not a fictional character, so it's insensitive AF to cosplay as an actual killer. This person writes, something so off, but I can't quite put my finger on it. It's just very obvious. There's something behind the scenes neither one wanted to address and bring to light. This person writes, he's extremely weird and obviously gay. And there was something off about that whole Sienna situation. I'm not surprised more people picked up on it. Dude moves weird as F.
I killed another girl with a chainsaw. I had to. She almost got away.
I'm gonna hurt you. You didn't let me finish my sentence. I said, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Maybe his acting is a little bit too good, a little bit too spot on. Now, the reason why we know this is Jack Wright was because they had exposed this in their live show. Their podcast goes on tour, which I think is really cute. Going on tour, that sounds so fun. But they were asked about who that story was about, and they revealed Jack Wright.
Who was Jeffrey Dahmer in the Halloween costume story?
Now, because Jack's name is trending, a lot of people are thinking about his drama involving Sienna May. There was a video of Sienna touching him and kissing him while he was asleep with no consent, and of course that is not okay. Just because Jack Wright is being exposed as a creep doesn't invalidate what he had went through with Sienna. Let's talk about the story of Jack Wright and Sienna May. Now, there are claims that Sienna had SA'd Jack Wright. In May 2021, a fellow TikTok star, Mason Rizzo, tweeted that a girl had SA'd his best friend numerous times. The tweet is now deleted, but not before fans could spot that James Wright, Jack's twin brother, had retweeted it. Now, we're gonna blur some of this video, but here's a clip of some of the evidence of Sienna May getting a little too handsy with Jack Wright.
This video is from November 30th, 2020.
Jack.
As you can clearly see, that is Sienna and that is Jack passed out on the couch, unconscious. This is the first time I met Sienna and I did not know that they had a fake relationship. This is me in the white hat. I was taking care of Jack while he was unconscious on the couch. Sienna then hops on top of him, and I didn't think nothing of it. I started hearing noises, and I peeked over my shoulder, and it was exactly that. I was so thrown off guard that I had to leave the situation. Whatever their relationship was at the time, obviously this was not right. So I went back and took Sienna off of Jack. Not to mention, when I got closer, I noticed her right hand inappropriately touching his crotch. Shocked that I pulled her off, and she kept trying to justify what she had just done. I talked to James and Jack the next day about the situation that happened at night, and James said that happens all the time. These are the facts, and I'm a witness.
So obviously this was a big story to be exposed, and that tweet went viral. And it was a different kind of story because we're so used to men taking advantage of women that we now see Sienna May taking advantage of her boyfriend Jack. Now, Sienna actually responded to these claims because they essentially ruined her life, And here's what she had to say.
Unequivocally deny the allegations that I sexually assaulted Jack Wright. It's currently 2 a.m. and I've been listening to everyone around me tell me what to do all day and what I shouldn't say. And I basically just want to come on here because I'm not making an apology video. This is more of a statement. I didn't want to bring this online, as I said in my statement earlier, but this has gotten to a point where my name is being dragged in the mud and I am going to stand up for myself. And
Although Sienna was denying all the allegations, the video that circulated wasn't looking good. But she stood her ground, saying, I'm a victim of continuous attempts to cancel me and slander my name with false claims. Both Jack and Sienna agreed they would be taking the drama offline, but a YouTube video released on January 20th, 2022, titled What Sienna May Did to Me was Jack's chance to go and tell the world what he had gone through. He outlined when Sienna had inappropriately touched him without his consent, even straddling him naked on his bed and jumping out of a moving car to reunite with Jack while friends attempted to separate the two. Jack elaborated that things got so extreme to the point where Sienna was breaking into his home. Let's react to some of what he had to say.
She would break into my house, and when I was sound asleep, she'd come to my room and I'd wake up to her hand in my pants, and it wasn't like the only time it happened too. I was so like used to it. I was so used to it that it was just like normal for me that I didn't think there was such like a problem at all. Like part of me wants to blame myself for being nice and sticking around after so many times. But now I realize that I was stuck in this like manipulative cycle of her acting like she extremely cared about me, and then that night she would do stuff to me, and it was just so normal for me. I got used to it, which sucks. I feel like no one should have to go through. It's real. I almost felt like I owed it to her for some reason. I don't know why. Like I felt like she had this like control, like this power over me.
Which I think a lot of victims of like SA actually express this same sentiment. A few days after Jack released the video, Sienna put out a lengthy response. Social media users were quick to dismiss her apology, calling into question some strange statements she made, such as, consent isn't really something that is formally taught in school. I understand now not everyone has this comfortability with affection. Fans were not fond of the way that Sienna twisted the situation to victimize herself, saying, I thought turning 18 would be amazing, and so far it just honestly sucks. Oh, Sienna. It must be so hard to be 18 and TikTok famous. But really, these are some serious claims, and Jack has the right to go and stand up for himself. It also brings up a serious topic we need to discuss more about men who are taken advantage of by women. Because I feel like it's so common now to, unfortunately, so common that men take advantage of women, but we don't really see men speaking out about how the women had taken advantage of them. Either way, hide your dogs, hide your cats, hide your pets from Jack Wright, because something is not right with Jack Wright. Let's go ahead and open this Peel Box package item. It's from Cameli. And I like how it says, don't forget to take pictures. Also, we have all the social media handles right here, which I love that. And I have no idea what this is, but let's go ahead and check it out. Looks like they have a 20% off code Cameli 20 for 20% off. I'll list that below. Okay, first off, we have some really cute stickers right here that says, stop stressing over shitty people. Wow, I love that. And we got a thank you note right here. Thank you, Sloan. Hey Sloan, I'm a big fan of your videos. I started a business with the goal of spreading positivity, and you were the first creator I thought of. Aw, hope you love it. Keep doing your thing. From, I think from Liddy? Is it Liddy? I'm so bad at reading cursive. I wish I learned how to read cursive, but it looks like the brand is Cameli, which I love, like the art. I wonder if that's like supposed to be you, because that is so cute. And let's go ahead and see what they sent me. It looks like this is a sweater right here. I love how the branding is everywhere, like so smart. And even on the sweater, we've got that cute logo of like, I'm assuming this is the business owner, you know? Cute. Oh my God, I love this. I love this so much. I'm gonna wear this in my next videos. Hold on, it says, better days are coming. This is so cute. I love the colors. I feel like, look at it with my eyes, people. Wait, let's look. Look at that. Thank you so much. I am in love with this sweater. It looks so cozy. It's like a pale blue. So pretty. The material is cool too, because it's like almost like not like waffle, but like it's light, but it's still cozy. Thank you so much. I will list your business below. Go and check out a fellow subscriber and support a small business. And I love this. What size did you give me? Medium. Not me. I'm like so like Trisha coded in that way where I'm like, what do you guys think? I'm like an XL, or what do you think I am? To give you guys context, I weigh 180 pounds and I'm like almost 5'10". I'm like slightly under 5'10". But yeah. Ow! I just stepped on my sweatpants. They have like little like thingies on the bottom, little like tighteners. Also, I started drinking coffee. I know if you guys have been watching me for a while, I've never drank coffee. I just started literally yesterday. I was allergic my whole life. I would always get hives. I mean, when in 8th grade when I tried it. So now I'm trying coffee. So if you have some coffee recommendations, leave them below because I'm a coffee girly now. But I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye.